Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today. We're going to be doing a 30-minute drive out to Waikele Center. We're going to start our drive at University Avenue in Honolulu, and we're going to make our way out onto the H1 Lunalilo Freeway, which will turn into H201 Moanalua Freeway, and then it will be going to H1 Queen Liliʻuokalani Freeway. Then we're going to be getting off at Waikele Center. Then we're going to do a drive around Waikele Center and show you all the shops and food places here. Things are so spread apart in here, it would take too long to walk, so we thought we'd just do a drive-through and show you all the cool places here. There's also Waikele Premium shops above Waikele Center, which we'll be doing a walkthrough there after, and we'll show you how to drive there also at the end of this, or at least show you where it is at the end of this video. So thanks so much everybody. If you like this video at the end, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe. Click that bell also so you can get notifications every time we post a new video. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so we are on University Avenue right now, and QQ, our tea and food place, vegetarian food place, is there on the right. And then there's Raising Cane's here on the right side on the corner there. We want to show you also how to get to this location. Here's my crude map. So if you're in Waikiki, at the bottom there where you see that first triangle, you want to go to Inouye Boulevard, and once you get to Inouye Boulevard, you're going to drive almost to the end of it, and when you get to Waikele Street, which is the bridge going over the Inouye Canal, you're going to go make a right turn onto that and go over the bridge, and then the next street is going to be Kapilani Boulevard. You're going to be making a right turn there. Follow Kapilani Boulevard for a bit, and then when you get to University Avenue, you're going to be making a left turn, and now you're heading Mauka on University Avenue, which means towards the mountain, and eventually you'll get to where we are shortly. Actually, it's not that far away. So okay, let's continue our drive. Okay, so we are at the intersection of University Avenue and now crossing over South King Street. On the right side there is Puck's Alley, and there's a whole bunch of eating places in there. Geo Market is right there on the right side, which is a Japanese mini supermarket. On the left there is the site of the old University Theaters. Now it's a parking lot. Okay, so on a day, or if you're coming up this way and it's rush hour time, I would suggest getting in the right lane here, and right after this overpass there's an on-ramp that takes you onto the same freeway that we're going to go on. It's a shorter runway though, so we try not to go that way, but during rush hour time that's better, because you can't make this U-turn when it's rush hour time. Up ahead here, there's going to be Dole Street, but we're not going to go up there, but University Hawaii is right there on the right side. There you have the upper and the lower campus. Straight ahead, if you keep going that way, it'll take you to Manoa Valley. We're going to make this U-turn here. So this is the U-turn that's difficult to make the U-turn on when it's rush hour time. But this is our preferred way to get on the freeway here, because there's a longer runway. You'll see the difference if you were to go that other way. So now we're on H1 Lunalilo Freeway. On the left is Kapiolani Children's Medical Center, Women's and Children's Medical Center. A lot of babies are born there. If you wanted to go to Ala Moana Center, you want to be in this right lane and take this next off-ramp, which is the Lunalilo Street exit. That's also the way to go to Tantalus. If you take that off-ramp and you you make a right turn up ahead, it'll take you up towards that Tantalus area, which will be in Waikiki. Or you go to Ala Moana Center, you're going to make a left turn after the post office, which I believe is Pensacola Street, and you take that all the way down, and you'll get to Ala Moana Center eventually. Ala Moana Center is the largest shopping mall in Hawaii. It's has so many different stores in there. They recently did expansion in there, so it's even bigger than it used to be. But yeah, if you are a shopper, that's where you want to go, Ala Moana Center. And they also have a lot of food places. They have 3 main food courts. You have the Makai Food Court, the Lanai, and also the Shurikia Japan Village Walk, which is a whole bunch of Japanese foods and Asian foods there. If you wanted to go to downtown Honolulu or Chinatown, you want to take this next off-ramp on the right, which is Vineyard Boulevard. If you were to get off at Vineyard Boulevard, the first left would be Punch Bowl Street, and that will take you to Queens Medical Center, which is just a little bit down the ways on Punch Bowl Street on the left. And if you continue down there on Punch Bowl Street, you'll see the courthouses, and eventually, and the tax office. And, eventually, you'll get to Restaurant Row. This is Pali Highway exit, and if you wanted to go to Kailua or Lanikai, you want to go and get off there. On the way to Kailua, there is the Pali Lookout, and at the lookout you can see a beautiful view over the windward side of the island, and just some history on the Pali Lookout, and that is the location for a huge battle when King Kamehameha was trying to unify the islands. And anyways, over 700 Oahu warriors lost their lives there. They were either pushed off or they jumped off the pali, which means cliff. So I think in 1898, when they were constructing the pali roads, they found about 800 skulls down there, and they believed to be of the warriors that fell off that cliff. So it's a beautiful and also an eerie place. So if you want to go to the Bishop Museum, you want to be in that far right lane, and you want to take this next exit, which is the Hoftailing Street exit. When you get off the Hoftailing Street exit, you want to go to the end, and you have to make a right or left turn. You want to make a right turn and stay on the left side of Hoftailing Street, and you're going to pass Peterbug Street, and then the next street is Bernice Street. And you're going to make a left turn there, and when you pass Kapalama Ave, you look for Bishop Museum on the left. If you wanted to go to Kaneohe, you'd want to take the Likelike Highway here on the next off-ramp on the right. Yes, it looks like, but it's actually pronounced Likelike. On the right side there, you can see part of the Bishop Museum. And it's a great place to learn about the Hawaiian culture. So again, you wanted to get off Hoftailing for the Bishop Museum, but you can also get there from the Likelike off-ramp, but it's a lot harder. You have to move over right away to the right side and make a right turn quickly. Okay, so if you were going to the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, you want to be in the right, not the far right, but the immediate right next to us. And you're going to take that off ramp right there. And take that, and you just got to follow the signs. It'll take you to the airport. Right about here, the freeway changes to H201 Moanalua Freeway. On the left there, you can see the exit from the airport. When people are leaving the airport, they come out that way. On the right side here that would be the Fort Shafter off-ramp. Fort Shafter has the Richardson Theater if you want to see musical plays. Also, they have the Fort Shafter Bowling Alley. I'm not sure if they still have Cosmic Bowling there, but they used to. I'm not sure the requirements to get on base now. You just have to have all your current, you know, paperworks and up to date for your car. If you want to get to Moanalua Gardens, which is the site of the famous Hitachi tree, you want to get in the right lane here. Take that off ramp, which is the exit 3. The Moanalua Gardens parking lot is coming up here. You'll see it right after the big signs, and there's a little sign there. Yeah, and you make that right turn into a parking lot there. The Hitachi tree is the famous, you know, the Hitachi brand. It's a logo, anyways. They used that tree as their logo. But a lot of the Japanese know about that and go there to take a picture of it. There is a fee to go into the park, but it's a nice park. You can walk around it. Okay, we're going up Red Hill right now, and something I never mentioned before is during the war when Pearl Harbor was attacked, they have secret underground airplane fuel reserves in Red Hill somewhere, and the enemy didn't know that, so we were very fortunate that they did not attack those fuel tanks, or that they didn't know about it. On the right side here, if you get off there, that off ramp was the exit 2. That will take you to some of the Salt Lake area, but also you can get to the Kaiser Permanente Hospital, which is coming up here on the right. So if you needed to go to Kaneohe and you missed the Likelike Highway, you can still get to Kaneohe through H3. You want to be in that far right lane, follow that truck, and then follow the signs there where it says Kaneohe H3. That is our newest freeway. It's a beautiful drive. We're just driving it sometimes. Okay, as we're coming down Red Hill here, you can see straight ahead. Can you see it? That's Aloha Stadium in the far distance. And the mountain range there is the Waianae Mountain Range. If you wanted to go to Pearl Ridge, you want to be in the far left lane. And also one of the few public bowling alleys is there, the Aya Bowling Alley. So when you get off, there's going to be another cutoff there on the right side, and that'll take you to the back side of Pearl Ridge, or the Aiea bowling alley also. Or if you were to go straight, or in the far left lane, you're going to end up on Kamehameha Highway, and that'll take you to the front side of Pearl Ridge Center. Okay, we are headed towards the Waianae side. This is now turning into H1 Queen Liliʻuokalani Freeway. And we recently did another video here going to Pearl City when we went to take you to Daiso. But we're going to go past that. So if you did want to go to that Daiso, you want to take this next off-ramp here, the Pearl City one, which will take you into Waimalu. And I don't know how to explain how to get there. You got to watch the video, which I'll leave a link down below. The other way to get to that Daiso would have been to get off where I said Pearl Ridge Center was. And from Kamehameha Highway, you can just go straight down and for a while, and then eventually you'll get to that shopping area where Daiso is, and Don Quixote is in that same shopping area also, the Pro City one. Yeah. Up ahead over the freeway, you can see the Honolulu rail system that is being built right now. It won't be up and running until 2020, or at least the section from Kapolei to Aloha Stadium will be done in 2020 in October, and the rest of it from Aloha Stadium to Ala Moana Center will be done in 2025. If you wanted to go to Mililani or Wahiwa, Schofield Barracks, Haleiwa, Wailua, you want to get off on this right, or you take this cut off on the right side here, and that'll take you to the H2. And but we're not going that way. We're going to Waikele, so we're going to stay on this left side, but on the right of this left side, because shortly the Waikele Center off-ramp is coming up. And the Waikele area is actually in Waipahu, but you know, in each area there's smaller areas. So we will be getting off in Waikele soon. So although we're getting off at Waikele, if you continue on down this freeway, you will end up going through Ewa, Ko'olina, Nanakuli, Waianae, Makaha, and eventually the road will end and you have to turn around because you'll end up at Kaena Point on the leeward side Kaena Point. Okay, we're taking this exit 7, which is the Waikele and Waipahu exit. There you can see some of Waikele Center on the right side here. Okay, this is Paiwa Street, and we're going to look for the entrance on the right side here that goes, it's a side entrance into the Waikele Center. There's also a front entrance to the Waikele Center, which is on Lumi'aina Street, and that would be the next street coming up, but we're going to go in the side entrance. You can see Kentucky Fried Chicken on the right side here. We just kind of pass by it. Okay, we are now in Waikele Center, and if you look at the trees in front of us, these are palm trees, but they're not the coconut palm trees we're used to seeing. Somebody was asking if we had other palm trees here on Oahu, and we do. It just depends on where you are at on the island. Okay, we're going to drive around in here and kind of show you the different stores and eating places. There's Chili's there in front of us, although you can't see the sign, and the parking would be right here up if you turn right there. Genki Sushi is a popular sushi spot. Right to the left of Genki Sushi is Subway, and you have Baskin and Robbins after that. There's a barbecue place right there. Not sure what that is. Panda Express, which is kind of Chinese food, but not really. There's another Japanese food place there. Supercuts, Party City, Locomotion. Party City is a place where you can get a lot of party supplies. You can shop at Locomotion for your beachwear, your surf t-shirts and your swim trunks, surf trunks, your bikinis. Straight ahead, you're looking at Lowe's, which is like a Home Depot, or our local hardware store would be City Mill. But yeah, Lowe's is here. Lowe's came here about the same time as Home Depot. Before that, we only had City Mill and Ace Hardware. On our right here is Safeway. You can get all your groceries here. On the right side here, you can see Old Navy Outlet. And after Old Navy is Petco for your pet supplies. Up ahead on the right, you can see some food trucks there. And that red and white food truck is Leonard's Malasadas. So if you didn't go to the Kapahulu Bakery, Leonard's Bakery, you can get your malasadas here at the out in Waikele at that food truck. It's worth checking out some of these other food trucks here. I've never gone to any of them. On your left here is Officemax for all your business office supplies. On the left, you can see the BJ Penn UFC gym. And ahead, you can see Inspired Church. There's so many different churches nowadays. This area, I believe it used to be the location for Circuit City or CompUSA or something. Anyways, I used to drive all the way out here because they didn't have any big computer stores in town at the time, and so I would drive out here to go look at computer stuff. Eventually, they did open some the computer stores in town. I don't remember if it was Circuit City first or whatever, but I did remember coming out here for all my computer needs for a while at first. I think now everybody either shops online or they go to the Apple Store or to Best Buy for computer stuff. You can also go to Officemax or Office Depot. You can check out the art walls here. I'm not sure what school this is that did this, but it's nice. It's nice to see instead of just a wall surrounding a construction area. If you like PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, GameStop is the place for you. Jamba Juice is here. It has a new logo. I don't recognize it. I have to do a double take. Starbucks coffee is here, which is everywhere. You have Brooks Brothers there on the right. I believe that's a clothing store. And beyond that is the Gap factory store. Okay, this is about the end of our Waikele Center shopping area, and you can see McDonald's there on the left. Oh, you gotta have McDonald's everywhere, right? So straight ahead, across, I think this is Lumi'aina Street. Yeah, straight across Lumi'aina Street is the Waikele Premium Outlets, and we're gonna do a walkthrough there on our next episode. So if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and click the bell so you can get notifications every time we post a new video. Alright, thanks for joining us everybody. Have a great day. Aloha.